It's week 6 of the NFL, and we'll see Sterling Shepard. He's coming up a nice
you inside Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Buffalo Bills. Hello everybody, with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Giants, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And the Giants ready to go now on offense. And under center is the man in possession of a new contract for 2023 and beyond. In his 5th season now, Daniel Jones.
Playing for his Giants career, Jones' best season as a starter didn't come with huge numbers as a passer. He was just the guy his team needed him to be. Someone who could threaten the defense throwing it, and especially as a runner.
On the move to his left. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now the NFC's leading rusher a season ago. Here's Saquon Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action. Now it's Allen. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Well, this defense for the Giants, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just match protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try to keep your quarterback upright.
They were looking to throw, holding in the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. You talk about this Giant defense. They really played well in that win last week against Miami.
In today's football, there aren't a lot of goals for defenses. But when you hold a team under 100 total yards of offense, yeah, that has to be a goal that was met. Big check mark for them in last week.
Stephon Diggs. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. So he stopped for no gain, and it's 2nd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Going to the air on the opening drive. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this 1st quarter.
A loss of a yard.
So on fourth down, off goes Allen. On comes Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got a 1st and 10 at their own 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now Jones. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 3rd and 5. Again, it's Barkley. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They'll roll him out right. Pushing his way through. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Up the middle with Barkley. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. On the draw, this is Barkley. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Barkley, inside handoff. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. Clock rolling as the Giants will hurry to the line. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Jones signaling, let's go, trying to get his guys up to the line. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw to Barkley on the check down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Throwing Jones. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the 1st half. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Gano's kick is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the 1st half of play. So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Just one field goal and a tightly played first half as we resume action here in quarter number 3. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Allen. His throw incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Now Cook running right. And a lane slowly materializing there as they get maybe a yard up to the 45. They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Allen. Buying time. And he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. Kayvon Thibodeaux drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So not only do they get the fumble recovery on the punt, but now look at this field position. He almost took it the distance.
And the ability to not just make the play, but turn it into something big, that's what coaches harp on all the time. How do we create big plays that'll change the game? And that may have been one that just did.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
At the 4-yard line.
Now Allen. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Giants are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. They begin with a run by Barkley. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. 2nd down, here's Barkley again. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And some room to maneuver. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race on his horse. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
And here on 3rd down, your #1 goal, don't be a hero, just get the first down. But here, once he gets past the line of scrimmage, the field opens up for him, and he's able to take it right up the gut and into the end zone.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score of the final play of the 3rd quarter. Gano out to kick this one away. On the return, Deontay Hardy. And just shutting him off there. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. Here's 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
Allen going to throw. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 38-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Allen steps away to his left.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Here's 1st down. To throw is Allen. And that one too wide and incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Now Allen. That is caught. And they'll get this down to the 10. Now 1st and goal. Here's Allen. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1-5. And now it's blocked. And the Giants have got it. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. That is a play that you just do not see very often. Maybe a couple times a year, the blocked extra point return for 2.
You can't afford to give anyone a free run at the kicker. Oftentimes, it's going to bounce off his hands or chest and head the other direction.
And this will be recovered by the Giants. And that ought to just about do it. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And Saquon going to have a Giants 1st down as he's inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. Fighting his way through contact. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And that touchdown, Charles, with very little time remaining, boy, it just sucked any energy and momentum out of the other sideline.
Yeah, take an incredible comeback in the final minute to bring this one back to even. A great series there offensively. They saw an opportunity to slam the window shut, and they followed through.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. return. Oh, no, the ball is loose. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Out to his left. And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand. So since that last play got nothing, they'll go ahead and decline the penalty, and that forces a 4th down situation. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Giants go on 4th but come up empty. And the Bills are going to get the football back. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like 1 game ball.
You're handing
out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural, but I
like where we're going with this. Though you say 1 to represent like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody. So for the Jets, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots.